So now that we've dealt with the low-hanging fruit in part two, drop a med kit where it all went wrong, you knew that the Pelicans and the Sixers were going to be in this group of teams. Let's move on north of the border to talk about the Toronto Raptors. What is going on with this team and franchise? Just one playoff appearance across the last 5 years after they had a stretch of 7 straight years in the playoffs that culminated with the pinnacle of that 18-19 title. Where did it all go wrong? For real. Just like in life, one of the worst places for an NBA franchise to be is in a long-term relationship, but you're uncertain if they are the one. You have to date and you have to be with one to find the one. But the problem for the Raptors last year is that they were in 3 committed relationships trying to find their one. Scotty Barnes, Emmanuel Quickley, and RJ Barrett, all making north of $25 million. We the North. Now, $25 million, that's not max contract player money, but that's a lot of quiche. So these are well-regarded players. But did they perform or do they have a star? That's what they're trying to figure out. They go into the offseason and they get into another long-term relationship. 3 years, $120 million, average annual value of $40 million for Brandon Ingram. Let's go games played last year. Scotty Barnes, 65. Quickley played just 33. RJ Barrett played 58. And the incoming Ingram played just 18. Brandon Ingram hasn't played over 70 games since his rookie season. You know when that was? 2016-17. Brandon Ingram has been in the league for a long time. 9 years in the NBA. He averages just 55 games played. Scotty Barnes, he's only 24 years old. In fact, all of the 4 aforementioned players are all under 28 years old. And Barnes looked like he was building on an all-star performance that he had as a 22-year-old in his 3rd year in the league. A vicious elbow shot to the face unintentionally from Nikola Jokic that Barnes received in just the 4th game of the season. It sidelined him for the next 11. The Raptors season, across those 11 games that he missed, they were 2-9 without Barnes. They weren't much better with him back in the fold either. They ripped off a 1-16 stretch spanning from early December to January. But not having Barnes definitely hurt. But the question for the Raptors, do they have a franchise player in one of those 4? If so, who is it? And if not, why are they wasting their time?